If up till now you don't understand what PCOS is, or you don't understand what causes PCOS, come closer. Let's talk about it right now. In this video, I'm going to tell you what causes it exactly. Because most times, if you go online and you go and browse what causes PCOS, it's most likely that you see, well, the cause is unknown, could be genetic, environmental factors. These are the kind of things you would see. For some persons, you are born with it. It's genetic. Once your puberty starts setting in, your period starts setting in around 12, you're not even up to 18, you'll notice you're having irregular period, or you're having severe bleeding during your menstruation. Most times, as it's still early, you're able to diagnose it at that early age. Most times, if you're noticing yours at a very early age, it is because it is genetic. It's because you were born with it. The second category of people are people that began to notice it all of a sudden. Some people began to notice it after their first issue. That's when they get diagnosed of PCOS. Now, for this second category of people, the cause of this PCOS is, PCOS stands for Polycystic Ovarian Syndrome. It is a syndrome, meaning it causes
a lot of disorders in the female's body, such as
an ovulatory period, meaning that you are menstruating but you're not ovulating.
and if you're not ovulating, you can't get pregnant.
In PCOS, women are menstruating but they are not ovulating. Your menstruation will be irregular. Let's say everything was going on fine up until one day, 2 months, 1 month, you've not seen your period, 3 months, you've not seen your period. You're looking for it everywhere. What happened? You're not pregnant. It would also cause some skin problems. Like in PCOS, if you check all the symptoms I listed, you will notice there are 2 things that are very, very essential, that are very common: insulin resistance and high level of male hormone, that's high level of androgen. Insulin is the hormone that controls sugar level in your body. If you have insulin, a good working insulin, functioning insulin, whenever you eat high carbohydrate products, or whenever you take high sugar, the insulin will begin to feel uncomfortable, and to start trying to reduce this high sugar level to the normal level. It would pump all it can. It would increase to the highest level, to control the sugar level. But now imagine you have insulin resistance.
Insulin resistance is a condition whereby your body begins to ignore every effect of insulin.
Meaning that when you take high carbohydrate food, your insulin is going to get high.
And yet,
sugar is no longer going to be controlled. That's why in most cases you see people with PCOS having pre-diabetes or even diabetes. That's why we are calling it syndrome, because it causes a lot of disorders. Now, back to the cause.
do you know that
High level of insulin causes high level of androgens. So now, if you're taking medications that are like hormonal medications to correct your PCOS, you're just affecting the androgen that is high. Now, the insulin still remains high and constantly cause an increase in your androgen levels. So if you want to tackle PCOS, the first thing you should be looking at is exactly that high insulin level. The first thing you should be looking at is making your insulin sensitive again. That's why most times they are being prescribed metformin. The function of metformin is to control sugar level, and it also corrects insulin resistance. That's why most times they give metformin. But then there are other things you can do to handle this insulin naturally without going for drugs. And if you do this, trust me, you will get massive effect. A lot of people have tried it and it has worked for them. Weight gain. For ladies, we always have this thing that we want to get, gain weight in the right places, But then in PCOS, it can cause abnormal weight gain, meaning that you can even notice mainly upper body weight gain. It can cause mood disorders, mental issues. Don't worry, I don't mean madness, but seriously, it really gets people crazy. It can cause anxiety, it can cause depression, and I feel like that part of it is not even talked about. Many people are not even talking about, like, if you're in a gathering of 10 women, 1 out of 10 women have PCOS.
thank you for watching.